Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. When Dilraba stepped onto the red carpet in that ethereal silver gown, and Deng Wei followed moments later in his sleek black suit, time seemed to stop. Cameras flashed, fans screamed, and hashtags exploded across Weibo and Instagram. That night at Sina Fashion Week, two stars didn't just walk the runway, they owned it. And when both were crowned most popular artists of the year, the internet lost control. It started like any other glamorous night in the heart of Shanghai. The air shimmered with anticipation, and every step on that red carpet was a statement. But when Dilraba appeared radiant, poised, and effortlessly elegant, the crowd erupted into chants of Reba. Reba. Her silver dress, custom designed by an Italian luxury house, seemed to shimmer with every camera flash, catching the world's attention in seconds. Moments later, Deng Wei arrived. Calm. Confident. The kind of quiet charisma that doesn't demand attention, it naturally commands it. Fans called it a cinematic entrance, and for good reason. The way his gaze met the flashing lights, the way he smiled at fans, it all felt like a scene straight out of a C-drama finale. When the two stood together later that night side by side as Sina's most popular artists, the applause was deafening. It wasn't just about beauty or fame. It was about connection. Because for millions of fans across the world, this moment felt like destiny. The internet exploded instantly. Dilraba trend 1 in China, while Deng Wei held the top spot on Weibo's entertainment charts. On Twitter, fans from Southeast Asia, Korea, and even Latin America posted reaction clips with captions like, "The chemistry is unreal," and "They're not actors tonight, they're icons." It wasn't the first time these two names appeared together, but this time, it hit different. Because something about that shared spotlight felt earned. Both had spent years carving their paths, enduring the scrutiny that comes with fame, yet here they were celebrated together on one of fashion's biggest stages. And as Dilraba gracefully accepted her award, she said one sentence that silenced the entire hall: "Popularity fades, but connection, that's what stays." Fans cried. Others quoted it endlessly online, calling it the line of the night. Even Deng Wei, caught on cameras smiling softly, looked genuinely moved. But this was just the beginning, because what happened after the show only deepened the story. Transition. As the lights dimmed and the runway emptied, a quiet, unscripted moment between them turned into something the internet would replay millions of times. After the ceremony, backstage footage began circulating, grainy, a little shaky, but full of raw emotion. Dilraba was seen walking toward Deng Wei, still holding her award. He noticed her instantly, stepped forward, and gently congratulated her with a soft smile and a nod. No microphones. No exaggerated gestures. Just pure, genuine warmth. For fans, that short clip became legendary. It wasn't about romance or rumors. It was about respect. About two stars who had weathered the storm of fame, both standing tall and acknowledging each other's journey in silence. And maybe that's why fans felt so deeply about it. Because beneath the glitter and applause, there was vulnerability, the kind that can't be faked. Comment sections filled with messages like, "You can see how much they've both grown." That's mutual admiration, not performance. This moment feels healing. Fashion critics soon joined the conversation, calling their presence the redefinition of modern Chinese stardom. Western media outlets, from Vogue to Elle, highlighted the duo's effortless synergy, while Sina's official Weibo page broke its engagement record with their photo post. But what made this moment transcend the event was how it united fandoms. Reba's fans, the loyal Dilmaratians, flooded timelines with pride. Deng Wei's supporters, known for their quiet strength online, matched the energy with equal grace. For once, the internet wasn't divided by competition. It was celebrating two artists who embodied what modern stardom should look like: authentic, graceful, and human. Transition. And as fans relived the moment again and again, one question began to rise. Could this shared victory signal a new era not just for them, but for how we see fame itself? For years, both Dilraba and Deng Wei have walked parallel paths in China's entertainment industry. She, a powerhouse actress known for Eternal Love and The Long Ballad, adored for her mix of grace and strength. He, a breakout star from Lost You Forever, captivating audiences with his quiet emotional depth and undeniable charisma. And yet, their stories share something rare: resilience. Dilraba has faced constant public scrutiny, every outfit analyzed, every co-star rumored. Yet, she never let the noise define her. Instead, she built a career rooted in authenticity, choosing roles that challenged her image and inspired young women across Asia to stand proud and independent. Deng Wei, on the other hand, represents the new generation of leading men: soft-spoken, introspective, yet commanding when the camera rolls. His rise wasn't meteoric, it was earned. Each project, each interview, showed humility that made audiences root for him even harder. So when these two worlds collided at Sina Fashion Week, it felt poetic. Not because they matched visually, but because they mirrored something deeper: the balance between strength and softness, fame and grace. As one journalist beautifully wrote, when they stood side by side, it wasn't just fashion. It was a statement that kindness still shines in an industry built on perfection. And perhaps that's why this particular Fashion Week moment lingered in everyone's mind. Not for the clothes, not for the lights, but for the emotion it evoked. In an age where everything is filtered, their sincerity felt like a breath of fresh air. Transition. But beneath all the celebration, something even more profound emerged: a reminder that popularity is fleeting, but impact lasts. When the curtains fell on Sina Fashion Week, the echoes of applause slowly faded, but the emotional impact didn't. Because what Dilraba and Deng Wei gave that night wasn't just a red carpet spectacle. It was hope.